Hello everyone, welcome back to the same doorway that I took me bolt, whatever, latch thing that you saw me do. I've had to take it off, as you can see. She's here, on the floor. I took it off because I've got me aluminium sheets and I've covered it, so I'll have to redo where it all is. I think it's somewhere here, somewhere there. I did this yesterday, I put it on and then the wood was sticking out here because since it doesn't go past the post, the wood was sticking out, so I've put this aluminium bend. I'll show you what it is. It's just a rail off a sliding door. Just some aluminium. Where's a good lump? There we go. Like that. So I cut it so it'd go round the side. It was just like that, sticking out. And of course, well, that shouldn't really matter. I could always do the same at this side, but be better off at this side because when it's closed there, rain's not going to touch it. It's going to touch it here. So I've put that round, and then I'm just going to since it's like an angle line, so it bends around and it goes to about here. So I can screw it through there, and also what you saw me do, wherever I've left it on the inside. Yes, this is my handle off an old gate. So what I'll do is shame I didn't leave it a bit longer so it could go through there. That's a pain in the bum. Oh well. Anyway, we'll screw that on, and then we've got a nice handle as well. So yeah, and then I need to add that bit, which I've also got. So, as you can see, what I did was I unscrewed these and it just slotted in. There's not a hole through, but I've wedged it in over the washer. We'll see how long it lasts. Probably not very long. Anyway, I'll put these ones back in now. So there we have it. You just see me screw them in, and as you can see by my latch, it just catches it here, it runs to there. So, and the same here. So it's just got it. It does move a little bit. We'll see how it goes on. We can always add a screw in it later on. But I'm happy at that. It just needs the top finishing. But the bottom way, it's fine. Fine at that. Keep rain off it. It just needs that next bit doing. That's why you do the doorway first. So we know where water's going to run, how far to space it out. You see, from there, it'll have to run over the side of the door for the water to run down. Whereas if you run it down, if you go further that way, it'd run down the back of the door and into the shed. So that's why you've just got to, you start at the bottom really. That's how I do it anyway. Perfect at that, I think. Just need, what it needs is, I hope I haven't put this in way, which is just fell up. So, there. So, follow it round. It's not in way about, you know, that in way of the pin latch. So yeah, we'll have to just drill that out next. So you've seen me just put this piece of wood here up there. That's bloody cut it twice because I didn't cut it right first time, and I've done my door. The top piece I've extended a little bit with these. It's just pallet wood, this is. The reason I've had to put 2 rows of screws in is because I put the top row in and I wanted it bending a little bit, so like any water will always come down because it's bent away from it. Anyway, I was screwing it in and it started pulling all this row, kinking it out, pulling it out. So I've had to put a row along the bottom to pull it in because pallet wood isn't that strong and it's very thin, and I've had to cut this top row because it won't go under here. It's a piece of steel. So I've had sort of, and this is plywood that I've screwed down into plywood. Isn't that strong either. It was just turning these and it weren't pulling them in. So I've had to do that. I've had no choice but to do that. So now I've put that up, and so what needs doing now is this just needs tidying up. As you can see, it's not brand new. It's been used before because this one's chopping off because it will like holding it. I had this, the old nail was into that sheet, so I couldn't push it right under, so I need to chop that off. And I think there's another one down here. I'm chopping off an angle grinder and just creosote it, and then I'll get Ruby to help me hold it up because someone will have to hold it up whilst I screw it in. So yeah, that's where I'm up to anyway.
You can't turn it round. Hi everyone.
So you've seen me just put this bit in with Ruby helping, and I've also put this piece in here up this side so I can screw up that side and up this side here. The reason it's not right over here, because you're probably thinking why didn't you put it there straight up, is because the fact is if I put it there up this side, if I go here it's right up against them sheets, so I can screw up there when I get up there. That's my idea. And also what I want to do is, when I've done all this, is put a flashing around it. You know what, if a flash, that's a flashing there, but galvanised one right round that post and the wooden sleeper, just so it blends it all into one thing, if you like, and makes a tidy job at the end of it. So that's what I've done. And this here just goes up and it joins a wood up there. There's a piece of wood where them screws are, some screws there, that's where the wood is. So it just goes up to there. Now the best thing, I'll show you on the other side, is that what I do like about what I've done with this piece of wood, because these are 20-foot bays, and I'll show you the problem that I've been having with this milking parlour shed with 20-foot bays, or any shed with 20-foot bays. I'll show it you now. So here we are now, I'm up on the top. This is a milking parlour shed. As you can see, there's the parlour and that. And that's my piece of wood that I've just put in. And as you can see, what I'm about to show you is this is why 20-foot bays aren't my cup of tea, because this is holding the sheets on, and all I have to do, watch this, open up, it all moves. Do you see? This piece of wood is loose. Now the reason it isn't moving as bad as it is it used to be waving backwards and forwards. It's because I've put this piece of wood in and it's holding it. See, it's still moving a bit, you can probably just tell. Just there. So hopefully with putting this in, it'll hold it even better, especially if I can get my aluminium sheet up this side touching it, it'll just band it all in together. So that's why I've had to fabricate things to make stuff try and hold them, because it makes, when it's proper windy like that storm Dara we had, it was proper throwing these about. So it's not really a bad art, you know, 20-foot base is alright, but in my ideal world, since the concrete panels are here, it would have been better with thicker wood. It would have filled this gap, so it would have stopped it moving about, but I suppose it depends where you put your concrete panels. So yeah, we'll go back round there and get a sheet on, an aluminium sheet. So as you can see, we've cut it now, ready to go up. Ruby's on camera, so we'll see if it fits. We've never lifted this before, have we, Ruby?
No.
The thing is, we've cut it, and then we've had to put it up and see how far we've cut it, and then of course we had to cut this bit out because of a piece of wood up there in way. So we've had to keep lifting it up and down to see how it's going to run. Then we had to cut this bit out here for the hinge. So as you can see, it slots up in that sheet, and then this bit slots in. So yeah, that's why it's going to go like that. The only thing is, if we ever want to take the door off, you've got to take this off, because as you can see, the thing won't lift.
More out of it.
Oh, we could cut a bit more out of it. We don't know yet, but yeah, she's all ready. Just have to put screws in now, so that's what you'll probably see us doing next. Right, go and get your metal detector off the fire shop. No, about time I... So there we have it, everyone. We've done it. We've put this piece in. I'm only going to do that first sheet to there, but I thought whilst Ruby's here and I've got all my tools out, I'll put the second one on. So I'll just shut this door, and you can see what it's proper like, and, you know, how it's actually going to look when the door's shut. So. I'm happy at that. I mean, halfway through I changed my idea because I put this in, this piece of wood here, so it'd bring it out a bit for try and flip it from the side of the door. Now I'll have to just keep my eye on that, but it is just this side. It does just. So I'll just keep his eye on that. We can always change it for a thicker piece of wood. Bring it out a bit more, but I had another piece of wood there where it went there, one just like that, so I could bring it out a bit, but I changed my idea because it was sort of like dipping in and out, you know, like it was making a bit of a bad job. Now as you can see, it is bending because that piece of wood here is sticking out, and it's with that sort of bend, so it's got a bit of a curve in it, if you can see. So that's why it's sort of bent in places where it screws are in, because it's pulled it in. Now what I've ordered today, because this is the day after I've done that anyway, today I've ordered the flashings that go around this. Now that'll just cover them screws. I'll either have to take them screws out or it'll cover them, which I'd prefer just cover them, and that'll just make it look even nicer, I think, because it is still sticking a bit in and outy, like there, and then there, and then there, just and a bit there. So it will just make it look flat, bit, you know, a bit more appealing to look at. And of course, they'll be same colour as the, well, galvanised flashings, which will make it nice. And I've got two that'll go around there, because one will go around this side and then one will sneak round the back. I'll show you what I'm meaning, because since this stump is wood, I don't want it, and it's always, you know, we live in England, it's raining every day year it's raining, so I'm going to put one round. I might film it, I might not, but put one so it's here and then it bends round to here, and I've measured it and it'll come halfway, and then another one that'll come across here and then just loop round the back. Now that'll just protect it from the rain. I mean, it doesn't need protecting here so much because the door's covering it, but at the top it's always, you know, water only runs downhill, so it wants protecting. So I might film it, I might not. You know, I think everyone's a bit sick of looking at this door now. Well, this bit of a job, so. Like, there's other little jobs that just need doing, like that little door. Let me shut there. Little door needs its hole drilling back out here, and for some reason it's sticking a bit. Now whether it's just not, it's not just as nice, easy pulling, you have to proper pull at it sometimes. So whether it's just put a bit more weight on it and it's pulled it a bit or whatever, I don't know, but I apologise for all the oil. Oh, we've made a right mess of it. Yeah. But I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, it's been an experience. Yeah, I know it's not perfect, like the screws are a bit up and down and whatever, but if it just keeps, you know, because I use this shed here for lambing, and of course we have it for carving cows and that. I know you can't see very well because I haven't put light on yet, but we use it for carving cows and that, and when wind's blowing round this corner like grease lightning, it even with door shut it'll blow through there like hell for leather. So that's one all bunged up. I mean, one day what I've always looked at doing were get one of them pull down gale breakers that you put and you pull it on a string and it pulls down to the door. So that's what I would like to do one day when we've got money to do it. But just try and do this for now. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I hope everyone's had a good new year and keeping safe and everything. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you again.